Flashback.
Yee, what's going on, guys? Breelu here, and this is like the third time I'm fucking recording this, so I hope it doesn't like friggin' break. Oh, this is so annoying. But I don't know, I got just so old and it doesn't like record the voice after a while. But the little part I left in after the intro, it's not to bore you guys, it's just to show you guys. Yes, this is like my very first game on today, or this gameplay was my very first game on today. Well, sort of. Like I played like 2 games before, and then I had to go downtown for like a 3-hour class, and then so obviously it was sort of coldish, and my shot wasn't warmed up at all. I hadn't played a game before that, and so I came back on, and like this happened, and normally I would try to keep it a surprise, but occasionally you gotta put in a few clickbait titles every now and again. So yeah, and I really don't know why, like, my very first game on, I'm going to put on, like, a burst gun, the M8, where you need, like, somewhat decent accuracy to use. But yeah, as you guys can tell by the title, yes, this is my first nuclear, my very first ever nuclear on Black Ops 3. And also flawless, too. I went flawless on this game. I think I went 35-0. It was pretty insane, like, it was pretty crazy, like, I'm not bad at Black Ops. I'm not bad at Black Ops 3. I just, like, I never would have thought I would have gotten one. Just because I haven't gotten one on a Black Ops 2. But to be fair to myself, I haven't gotten, like, a nuke on MW2. So, there's that too. But, at that time during Modern Warfare 2, I wasn't really, like, good at Call of Duty. So, let's let that one slide. But yeah, this is my very first nuclear, flawless. It was crazy, insane. Like, I don't know, like, I definitely didn't think going into this game that I would get it, just because there's just so many things in this game that I was just like, oh, there's no way. Like, especially, like, the first half, like, there was no way. In my head, I'm like, okay, there's no way I'm getting it. And then around, like, when I got the 20 kills or 25 kills, I was like, okay, I might actually get it, holy shit. Just because, like, like I said, it was my very first game on, my hands were cold, my shot definitely was still warming up, definitely not the greatest, as maybe you'll see here every now and again. I was playing on evac, which, like, it's not a bad map. I didn't really like it during the beta, but I don't mind it now. I do actually kind of like the map. I like the spawns and where the hard points are, and like spawns and stuff. I was playing hardpoint too, which I kind of, even though Hardpoint is an objective-based game mode, I kind of compare it to kind of like Team Deathmatch, more than like Domination or Safeguard or something like that. But even though it is an objective-based game mode, and you may be wondering why is that, and in terms of objective and like having somewhere to go and like an objective-based game mode, yes, it's obviously closer to like Domination or something. But I think in terms of spawns, it's more closer to like Team Deathmatch and Kill Confirmed, because I feel like it's a lot easier to get. Not a lot easier, but I feel like it's a little bit easier to get nuclears and Domination and stuff, because they have more fixed spawns. In terms of like, the enemy team will always spawn in one way, and you're always gonna spawn in like your home base, or your where you guys usually spawn, right? And they're always gonna spawn in like the enemy base or wherever they're spawning, right? Unless obviously your entire team pushes there, then they're gonna just spawn out. But like, if one guy's in their base, they're still gonna be spawning around it. Like they have fixed spawns in terms of like they will always be spawning in certain areas, and you guys will be spawning in other certain areas. But obviously in game modes such as Team Deathmatch or Kill Confirmed or even Hardpoint, just because the way Hardpoint's set up, because there's one area that you have to go to and it kind of flips all over the place. So it just in the nature, it kind of has, spawns are really easily flippable. You know, you can make them split spawn, which means you can make them spawn behind you and in front of you. And there's just a lot more of a chance to, in my opinion, to die from the side or from behind in a hard point rather than all these other game modes, because they can spawn out if one guy just pushes their spawn and starts killing them, or like kills them and pushes their spawn. Like if one guy just pushes their spawn in a certain way, they will spawn out, or they'll spawn behind you, and it can just fuck you up because you're not prepared for it. So especially in hardpoint and in this game, it really helped. Actually, in this game, it really helped that I had the hater, so I can kind of tell what people were on the mini map. But it definitely helped that I like could you know, like I played hardpoint enough that I should sort of know the spawns a little bit more. You know, like, but yeah, even still, you have to watch, you know, where you're pushing, where you are on the mini map. You have to watch where your teammates are on the mini map too, because if they push certain ways, they'll, you know, obviously they'll make the enemy team spawn, you know, behind you, and obviously you don't want that. And also clearly you gotta watch where the enemies are spawning and whatnot. So that's why I tend to look at the mini map a little bit too much, which may not be a good idea, because sometimes it does get me killed if I look at the mini map and then there's a guy that just turns the corner. There's definitely a few times where I died to that. That's definitely not fun. But yeah, also I don't really have like classes set up to go for, like, I don't really like go for nuclears. Don't get me wrong, like it's not like I don't want to go for them. Obviously everyone wants to go for like the nuclear, for what it was called in AW, or the, you know, the Moab or DNA bomb. Everyone wants to go for like the high kill streaks, obviously. Right here I was freaking out. I'm like, okay, I'm really close. I don't want to fuck this up. And then right here I'm like, oh god. I thought he had the Ripper. I'm like, I'm so dead. And then luckily I had a secondary gun. And I guess he thought maybe he had it, so he threw out a grenade by accident. But yeah, I don't know. There's just so many things that could have gone wrong in this gameplay. Thank God it didn't. Thank God it didn't. I don't know, like, because most people use non-lethal kill streaks too, like UAV, counter UAV, and the hater. And there's nothing wrong against that. I just like, you know, I like using lethal kill streaks. So you know, I have the Wrath and the Talon and the hater. The hater obviously so you can see where they are, but I like my kill streaks getting kills. Except the thing is with the nuclear is that it's a 30 gun streak, so you have to get 30 kills with your gun only, not with your streaks. So I'm pretty sure I went 35-0. So that means my kill streaks combined, I lapped my kill streaks like 3 times over. That means my kill streaks combined only got like 5 kills. So that was I don't know, like sometimes they're really good, sometimes they're not, which is good. At this point, I'm like, at this point I was freaking out because we only have like what 5 seconds left on the hill, 5 points left, and I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, am I gonna get this? And then right there I got it. I'm like, yes. I was freaking out. It's a little bit laggy too, which is kind of weird. And I'm like, oh, hopefully I don't die. Then I don't, and I'm like, yes. And the game ends, and it was crazy. Yeah, 35-0. Like that means my kill streaks only got 5. No, not even less than that. They probably only got like 2 or 3 kills. Damn. Damn. GG kill streaks. Even though I laughed them like 3 times. Oh well. I mean, it's better for me because I actually got the nuclear then. But also too is I was picking up like a lot of guns too. Like I said, I started out with the M8, picked up the KN at one point, which is actually not a bad gun. And then I picked up like the Dingo, which I don't even have a class set up for that gun. I don't even use really the Dingo that much. So that was kind of insane. But yeah, 35-0. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. It's pretty crazy. You know, be on the lookout. I don't know. I guess the stars aligned, and I guess it's sort of a sign from the heavens that it was a good idea for me to go back to my, you know, my 110 subscriber channel. So, you know, that's crazy, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like if you guys enjoyed this type of video. And, yeah, I'll try and, you know, get some better gameplays and better videos. I'm trying. We'll see you all in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you all in the next one. Peace.